take on the world. We're gonna take on the world. Standing tall, we gotta make it our own. No waiting around. Winners would never look down. No one can stop us, we got it. The future is right in our hands. Give it 100%. We're gonna take on the world. Yeah, we gotta move. Speaking the truth. Yeah, paying our dues. We making the news. Yeah, we hitting the roof. No, we don't wanna lose. Climbing and shaking the walls. We gotta break all the rules. We're gonna take on the world. 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 We're gonna take on the world.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nilesh Mathure. I'm one of the co-founders of SaaS Tribe. And today on SaaS Hours, we have Ruhani joining us. I'm sure you all know Ruhani. And then we have the founder from Bullet. Hi, Aswin. Hi, Ruhani. How are you guys doing?
Hey Nilesh, yeah.
Hi,
Hey everyone.
Okay.
thank you for
Okay.
invite. And hi, Aswin. Finally, we are catching up on live, and we had chatted a bit before, and you gave me one of the code, and then I updated to two, and I actually put my hands on it today itself, and it was pretty much uh, flawless in a sense. So we will go into that, but about Aswin, he made the Bullet.so, which is basically you can make your Notion pages. Those who are heavily invested in Notion and the ecosystem by itself, they will be very familiar with it. If they want to make a landing page or personal pages or portfolio pages, whichever it is, Bullet.so can do that. So there's a small introduction, but it has much more independent components inside, like SEO, like open graph, and speed and other things. So I should not take up so much time. Let's go with Aswin. Aswin, tell us the story of how you came about this product and what inspired you to build this, basically.
Yeah, so I've been a heavy Notion user. So like as everyone who tries Notion for the first time, I fell in love with Notion for the first time when I started using it. It's a very awesome tool that you can build whatever you want. It's basically like a Lego block. Your imagination is basically the limit. So I really like Notion. I use Notion in day to day, like all the activities that I started doing. And what happened was while I was building websites for my previous SaaS and everything. So the thing was basically building a website. So I initially I am a programmer. I have a programming background. So I built my like first website in Django. It obviously took a lot of time, effort, money. So then we wanted to at that time only all these no code tools got familiar. So we wanted to switch to Webflow. So at that time, like not so many Webflow templates and all were available. So we built our own Webflow template. Unfortunately, like it also required similar amount of time to match the same brand and everything to carry over from our existing website to Webflow. So we have to almost like, even though there were a couple of like few templates were available, nothing matched our own brand and everything. So we built it. But even after building it, when we saw all the SEO scores, page speed insights, core web vitals, everything was around 40, 50. We have to reach at least like 90 for Google to rank. So that took another 3, 4 weeks for us to optimize everything, optimize images. That's a lot of manual work. So that is the development side. And in the content management side, if you see, what was happening is so we have a marketing person, content marketer, so who does all this SEO stuff, uh, do keyword research, trending topics, all those. So we internally use Notion for our business as well. So we do all those keyword research, everything in Notion, and we have external content writers. So some people use Notion, some people use Word to deliver those content. So what happened was when we give those keywords, they write in Notion again. So and deliver it to us. So we wrote something like 4 or 5 blog posts per week. So it is like 1 day work for a person to copy from Notion to Webflow and publish each blog post. So there were like lot of manual work. So a workflow is very hard. All these external content writers, they aren't familiar with Webflow. They just want to deliver everything in Word. So then all these other time only all these other like super.so and all those things came out. Then we tried that as well, but those are not like built for actual websites. In my opinion, things like RSS feeds and some elements that which we want are missing. Things like we have to, if we switch to a new website builder, we have to like change some links. When we want to optimize blog posts, we change the URLs of the blog post. So we have to redirect from old blog post to new blog post. Couple of things were missing. So we want to build a Notion website builder, which is for professional use instead of like a portfolio site or something. We want to build for professional website, for professional landing pages, for blogs which could compete in Google search results. So that's why we came up with the idea, or let's build something from ground up. So yeah, that's what the story of Bullet is.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank
Okay.
you so much. So,
Yeah, I just want to say a quick hi to some of the people who have joined. I think we have a few more people
Dinesh,
joining in. So hi Dinesh, hi Umar. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, we are going to do a draw. So we're going to draw three names today. So stick around. Make sure you understand what Bullet.so does in terms of its capabilities, what features it has, And there is also a lifetime deal which Aswin is offering, so you can purchase it directly from his website. We can talk about the actual deal, what it includes, what it doesn't include, and all your questions as well. So uh, please stick around and feel free to go ahead. If you have a question, ask. I mean, if it's already answered, you don't need to ask the same question. It's not mandatory, but please stick around. Going back to Ashwin, thank you for giving a brief overview. And I know we jumped a little bit right into it, so which is great. So there are other products out there for sure, you know, who have had similar experiences. Notion as a CMS has really picked up. Notion as a platform, productivity platform, has really picked up for sure. Now Notion has AI writing capabilities, and some of the applications you use. I find in my workflow, if I'm doing a video script, I'm okay just to do a script and I don't use
Right.
Grammarly. But there are certain things where I want to use Grammarly, like business communication, and
Mm.
just to make sure that it looks polished. But Notion allows you a lot more of that now, and with the AI. So obviously, for any type of writing, content creation, writing journals, blogs, the platform is built for that, right? You are, of course, expanding its capabilities in terms of turning that from a CMS into a full-fledged or a website builder where you can work in your current workflow and just expand its capabilities. There are other people doing it. Can you tell us how Bullet.so is different? What should people expect if they, and why they should migrate to, let's say, from other competitive platforms they're using right now?
You mean competitive platforms from a Webflow or something like that, or other Notion website builder?
Other Notion
Other
website builder.
Notion based.
Okay. So we directly compete with platforms like Super.so, Potion.so.
Yes.
So the main difference I see is we are built for more professional websites than like sorry, I may cough and sneeze a bit. I have a cold for
That's okay.
past 2 days. I have hot water
It,
near me, so
There is no
yeah.
penalty for coughing. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, excuse me for that.
Yeah.
okay, you can go ahead
So
when you. Okay, yeah.
so yeah, so things like RSS feeds, all this 301, 302 redirects, uh,
Mm.
like all those things are missing in other website builders. So if you see things like yeah, like you can revert to previous versions if something goes wrong. If someone like one of your VAs deleted some content or something, and you immediately you want to revert back to previous published, you can revert this back. And also, Bullet is completely built as a static website, so it's stored
Much.
as a static pages in the server, like a Jamstack site, and
Mm.
it's delivered to the it's stored across 250 plus servers all across the world, so that to ensure like every user at any location in the globe can access it really fast.
Okay. And building something
So
like that, is it challenging? Can other people easily do it? You had a lot of things which you needed to figure out how to make it work with Notion, more creative ways. Like, I mean, I just want to understand a little bit about the challenges you're, like,
mhm,
uh, solving for people you yourself have
mhm,
faced, in terms of how you would make this work with like a Notion based CMS and things like
mhm.
that, right? So is it a very complex thing to do? Do you, I mean, and um, something which your competition won't be able to do that easily, you think?
It's not like competition can't do. It's where we focus the audience,
Yes.
the ICP which we focus is different from our competitors.
Okay.
So if you see those sites like our competitors super.so or potion.so, so
Yeah.
they are like they basically whenever you load the website, they have an intermediate cache layer, but they go back to Notion, fetch the content, and they deliver it to the user. So every time a user loads the page, it fetches from Notion. So the problem is uh, it is okay for a hobby website or a one-off website like portfolio or something. But if you want to write a blog, if you want to maintain a corporate website or some portal, say when you are editing something in Notion saves everything instantly in your uh, uh, in Notion's server. So as you type, so the user, whoever is loading the site, they can constantly refresh, and they can see what you are typing in the back end. Similarly, Google bot also will be able to see if you have a post half written in Notion. Google bot
Did I just lost the sound?
hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
So Google bot will also see your like half completed post, index it, and Google will think, okay, this content is just half written, and it will rank that in SERP result pages. So all these things will happen. So we kept everything in mind, and we wanted to be like a tradition, traditional website builder, like Webflow or WordPress, where the website is published only when you hit publish button. So that's where basically we differ at a basic architecture standpoint. So the decision was taken way before that. This should not happen. Like auto syncing should not be the default option, and so like that's how we built it.
Okay.
yep,
Okay. Great.
makes
And we have
sense.
a few
Makes sense.
more folks
Yeah.
joining in. Hi, Pam. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Adrian. Thanks for tuning in, guys. So stick around. We're going to talk a little bit about Bullet.so, the platform, its capabilities, and we've been just getting started. So we're going to get into an overview a bit more, but some more talking here. Hi, Abraham. How are you doing? Um, so, Ruani, you had the
Family.
pleasure of using it so far. Want to hear your thoughts a little bit before we get
I
into.
just started it today,
Yes.
and I didn't actually apply the custom domain. But what I'm doing, I'm just using the demo. The subdomains of
Yeah.
Bullet.so,
Yeah.
and the
Before
first thing
before
that
you
I found,
sorry to interrupt.
yeah,
Before you jump into it, I also remember somebody was comparing it to daft pages, which is a little bit daft, but we'll talk
it
into
is
that a little bit
so I have
because daft pages is
pages.
nowhere close to I think what Aswin is doing,
No, no,
but
it's not.
we'll talk a little bit about that.
So
Uh, but
what
it,
Duff
you're
page
seeing, yeah,
does is because I also have the Duff pages, and
yes,
I never deployed anything there. The reason being, it is basically iframe
yeah,
the Notion site into and strip out some of the elements. So that was when I tested it. It didn't feel to me like it can be deployed professionally, because professional deployment you will need certain level of templates to be there to assist you to go to the next stage, because when you are deploying landing pages you do not have time. You have to do it in a short amount of time, and when I wanted to work with it in the Duff pages, it didn't give me that flexibility. So you have to bring everything from the ground zero, and then the output performance is not great. The numbers were not great. So let me just put it that way. So
Yeah,
I think
and
it will
you
be
also
very
want to get
important.
into the nitty-gritty of things a little bit, like as you said, Ronnie, I mean, don't just go for like
Mm,
unlimited domains. Oh, I'm getting unlimited domains with DAF pages.
yeah,
Well, you're getting
yeah.
unlimited domains, but you can't even deploy it for like a one site properly, right? If you expect some
Yeah.
meaningful
So
outcome of that
what
site.
is the point to have an unlimited domain when you
Yes,
don't even want to deploy it once?
yes,
So the usability factor is so important that we tend to forget this part most of the time, that we are looking at, oh, it looks a shiny jewel of unlimited
yeah,
unlimited pages. Am I
yeah,
going to use this?
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and the question you
then,
ask of yourself, right? Like, I mean, if you have a service or a product or something which you want, would you be able to sustain by giving it for like $50 for unlimited for life to somebody, to as many users as you
so
want, and then support them?
I
No.
posted a controversial text post in Sastribe. You remember
Yeah,
that I also had some backlash from it, but the whole point for me to be in this industry, where I was a junior developer in 1990s and wrote coding in COBOL and Fortran and all those things
yeah,
in 1992. From there, I'm here doing something, completely digital, completely different segment of things. So I actually passed this segment. So I have been in software industry, software companies who sell SaaS products.
yeah.
So then I gave that thought. It was opinion. It's not written in stone, right? But a lot of people get offended because of that. But I didn't mind. It's fine. If somebody, it's very easy to get offended online, and there are so many keyboard warriors. They will go. So my always my systematic response is no response,
Yeah,
because I do not want to create the snowball of doing that. And having said that, sustainability is so important. For example, I give a quick example, Ashwin. Don't mind me, I'm ranting about it, but that's the whole point
Yeah,
of
no
having
worries.
these type of sessions. So when you pay $50, right, and let's say 1,000 of our users paid $50, right? So it will be how much,
Mhm.
right? And
50,000.
that amount, yeah, that amount will give you a boost. But having said that, you have infrastructure cost, your cloud services, right? Your CDN,
Yes.
maintaining the code base, and if you have office and tax related stuff, you need some people to manage that as well. Some of the money will go to your payment gateway for charges, right? So this will eventually run out. So what in an ideal situation is that you build this momentum, use this money to build your ARR or MRR, which is monthly recurring revenue. And the number
Yeah.
between these LTD users and your MRR or ARR need to be bigger. So if LTD users this much, your ARR need to be this much.
Exactly.
Then
Yeah.
you are covered. Then you are covered. You are in a safe place, and you can run multiple LTD, no issues. That is my belief from my experience. So
makes sense.
Mhm.
yeah, maybe I ranted too much.
So, what do you think of like Bullet? You've used it, like, I mean, not for
So,
days, but
so
like
from
just some
my
initial thoughts.
preliminary view, as a solution part, the first thing, you know me, I will go and check. The first thing is the page speed, right? This is my like zero level behavior. The first thing I will do is to go check GT metrics and certain stuff. So let me just show and tell, rather than
Mhm.
just tell, because sometimes it's important to have a visual element present.
There is a
So if
question here in the meantime from
this one I can
Abraham.
answer.
Do we have to be on a Notion paid plan to use Bullet?
I'm using a free
No.
plan.
Free plan is
Yeah.
sufficient.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me just get to the screen share here. Um, yeah,
So
I
this,
get it.
I have not done any optimization. Okay. So you can see the page name is sample rr-bullet.pages.dev. It's a development page. It's not a published custom domain page. But the good thing is, when I look at desktop is 97 and mobile is 85. In real world, it's a very good number. Because in real world, the numbers doesn't reach 80 to 90 for big companies. If I go and do Apple right now, the numbers will be much more lower than this. So this is, people need to remember all these things. In real life scenario, you will have marketing scripts in the footer or header. You will have Google Tag Manager, you will have Google Analytics, and blah, blah, blah. So this will definitely impact some of your real life case scenarios. But when I looked at this number and when I tested my page, Notion page with page speed, it was so much different. So definitely they are doing something great about this. So let me just quickly show that what was the output. So this is the output that it looks like. I'm not sure why it's cutting off my screen. Can you guys see the screen or?
Yeah, well, I don't clearly see it. I don't know. Is it?
Okay, let me resize my screen.
Yeah.
Does it help?
Doing. Oh, it's. Hang on. I can see the full screen here. Why can't I see the full screen?
Yeah, it's strange a bit. I can see it on my share screen.
One second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, you can see the sign up button. And if I quickly switch over here,
Now?
you can see there is a, yep,
Yeah.
now, okay, left sidebar cannot see actually.
Yeah, that's
So
a really
let
weird
me-
issue. Okay. I'll check that later on, but yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so I resize the window, at
Now you
least,
can see it. Yeah.
right. So I hope you guys can see that the site setup has a wizard-driven interface. So it actually tells you which part you haven't done. You can see the last point, the last dot, is not ticked because I haven't assigned a custom domain. So all these elements are clickable. And you can see I just added links over here. It's pretty simple. What you want to add, your blog page, put the title, create call to action, font size, brand name, and etc. You can turn on the site search feature, and once you do this, you go to overview, you can see all your revisions that has been done. You can revert back, and then you can hit publish. Then you have pages. In this, you can see that I added navigation menu over here. Then these are blog component and some of the post inside. So I'm just quickly going through this. You can see where is my public URL actually coming from. And then navbar, footer, you have the option to disable the, and SEO wise. So here I have a minor comment that the SEO settings, will it be possible to, actually you have already done it. Let me just show that. So here you can assign meta title, meta description, meta keywords for each individual component. Am I right, Aswin?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So it was so easy for me to understand. Actually, I haven't asked him a single question. I didn't look at the documentation. I just straight went ahead inside it and figured it out in last 10 minutes. So I think that should be the way people design their. So on the theme side, you also have typography and badge. This one is to remove the made by Bullet thing, and brand colors and etc. So all of them are there. This is the style sheet link. And if you have any body component or CSS extra things, you can do it. So it seems to be very straightforward, but also have a recovery process inside, because as you said that sometimes you give somebody to manage it and they put something and went live with it. So you can just actually revert back from this number of productions and revisions, which is like a Git system, Git type of system, source code revision system. So this is what I did in last 10 minutes, honestly. So when I texted Nilesh that when we are going live, I was actually started to play with it, and it is deployed. So the deployed copy is here. I hope everyone can see the full screen now. It has a sign up button. You have a navigation bar which I just now assigned, and then it's a simple one I copied from them. So you actually also have a what do you call this, pricing structure. So for me, this looks much more professional to go with than Duff Pages. So I am not even going to compare it, because it seems illogical for me to compare these two Duff Pages, to be honest.
Yes. And from a performance perspective, Aswin, are you keeping everything in Notion? Are you adding anything into your database, whatever users are creating? Like,
Okay, I stopped
Yeah.
sharing.
Notion, we fetch data from Notion only when you publish. We don't
Right.
like fetch every time when a user visits. So we fetch everything, generate a site, deploy it. So we take every data, store only necessary data in the database, all the metadata, description and stuff. But majority of the data is generated as a site after scraping all the data from Notion, and it's pushed into a website. So it's not like everything is stored only in Notion. It's stored as a HTML page as well.
Aswin, I know we started talking a while back. I
Mhm.
think maybe you were in beta list, or you're building in public. I don't recall exactly. I talked to a lot of
Mhm.
founders building in
Yeah.
public as well. And I recall, I mean, we talked a little bit about the UI and UX portion and templates. I mean, it seems like based on what Ronnie has shared so far, his initial thoughts, seems like you're doing
Mhm.
a great job when it comes to optimizing the overall experience for the end user, for the site, SEO, a lot of other aspects which go on into building a website, which typically would get neglected for a lot of these Notion-based website builders. Now, I've talked to a few other founders as well, in who are building products based on Notion. So the emphasis is on templates, the UI UX. I mean, that's the thing where I think you can improve a little bit, right? So
Mhm.
who's your UI UX designer? Are you do you have anybody, or are you hiring anyone to improve that aspect? Because really, that will drive an bigger adoption. Like, the UI UX is a very important aspect, right? Like your website needs to be extremely professional in terms of, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
the
So
internal side.
we.
No, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead, Ruhan.
I was saying that the internal side means the back end is actually quite okay. But the front end, you might need what Nilesh said, that you can hire somebody to is make it more clean, minimalistic. Or look at Apple's website, okay? So
Mhm.
it will give you an idea. Um, somebody asked if SSL included. Yes, go to the demo site. It says HTTPS, right? I just posted the comment. Maybe they haven't seen the link. Okay, because we are live in two places. That is why, I guess.
Yeah,
So let
I think we
me.
are live, but the comments are coming here. The comments are coming here, and it's sorry for the background and all the noise here. Like we have a zoo in here, so um, uh, We also have a few questions. I don't know, Rohan, if you had or Ashwin, you had a chance to look into it. Sorry if I'm interrupting, but can put
I'm
custom
looking,
HTML or
looking
CSS to
at it.
add more design to it.
Mhm.
Adrian is asking if you can add a custom HTML or CSS to your.
Yes, we can do that. Yes, we can do
Been
that. You can add both script, custom HTML, CSS for in a global level, or even per page level, you can add a script. So both are possible.
Okay. Also, Adrian has a comment. Currently, I'm playing with Celix as a checkout system. Does Bullet provide custom checkout, public API, or webhook?
No, Bullet doesn't provide custom checkout on its own, but you can integrate with the uh, plugins. I am not sure about Select, but there are lots of uh, checkout scripts like Snipcart, or if you want to do membership site, you can integrate with Outseta, MemberSpace. So all those are just importing custom scripts. You can add some login script using those third parties, and you can build a full-fledged even a marketplace like sites with Notion plus Bullet.
Okay.
So we have public API and webhook on the roadmap. It should be available in next couple of months. Yeah.
Okay. There are a few other. There is a compliment here from Abraham. He's saying the templates look great. Somebody is liking the templates, so thank you, Abraham, for that. And then he's also asking if we can embed forms, right? So forms.
Yes,
Do
you can embed forms. Notion itself has an embed option. You just do slash embed, and it will create an embed block. You can pretty much embed anything into that. You can embed YouTube videos. You can embed check like tally.so forms. You can embed Mailchimp sign up forms. Whatever you want, you can embed into Notion itself directly.
Okay. Hey, how about we just go into your overview once again? I know Ruhani quickly talked about it, but maybe we go a little bit step by step in like 5 to 10 minutes, just to give a quick overview what people to expect, what people can expect, how easy it is, and then make life easy for everyone, kind of thing. So,
Mhm.
do you wanna quickly share your screen, Aswin, while we
Yeah.
answer some questions? Ruhani, how
Yeah.
are you
Sure.
doing for time? I know you are late
it's
there.
about 12:17, so I might have to leave now. But again, those who haven't seen, I will go ahead and take the sample site and paste it on page speed and GT metrics and check out the numbers, which are positive numbers. I haven't seen good numbers from other sites yet. And about templates, they have a good set of templates to start with. And of course, it is a ongoing process. Means the more time will pass, they will add. If I'm not mistaken, they will add more templates in the system, right, Aswin?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
We also have another comment from Adrian. He's saying at least maybe webhook if someone tap purchase. So
Right.
he wants
Oh,
you to, yeah.
so yeah, we could
Yeah,
do that. But
yeah.
purchase is something not our action. You have to use third parties to do e-commerce integration. So yeah.
I mean, before we move into the next question, I want you to give a thought into some of this thing because there was some additional
Hmm.
feedback around you are including some features, you're not including some features into the LTD, right? So,
Hmm.
what are those? Is it clearly articulated on the website? Are people going to miss out on some crucial features? Do they get a discount? What kind of discounts they get? We like it to just be very clear for users so that there are no surprises in the future. you do just last thing you want is a disgruntled bunch of users who are going to
Mhm.
complain, and then for them it's not good, for you it's not good, and then it just leaves a bad taste. So we don't want that, right? So talk a little bit about what they get. What is it clearly there on the website? Can you add anything in there if people, for an additional cost? Is it a one time? Can it be recurring? Please clarify that.
Mhm.
And also, Pamela is saying, would it be great to have more eye catching block templates? I think I agree with them. I for
Feedback
sure
taken.
you need to do more on the templates, because you've done a lot of good work on the back end. If the UI UX can really sell a product and help you
Yeah,
take it take off, right? You don't even have to do an
Got it.
LTD. Like he for sure. I mean, you don't have to do an LTD. If you build a great product, it will sell for sure. I try some
Mhm.
template on your main site, looks fast. Okay, Adrian is saying your templates look fast, which is great. Okay, all right. So do you want to go share your screen, Ruhani? Welcome to stick around. I always enjoy talk when you're there.
okay.
It's a
Before I
less
go, I
stress,
need to
but
keep sleep, and she's not feeling well. But before I go, I
yeah,
just want to show one snapshot,
yeah,
and English can share it. I
yes.
think
One
people need
second,
to
one
see that
second. Yeah, I
because
see it.
I'm always
Yes.
about this. And this is a landing page. Yes, it has multiple sections. It has navigation bar, and the performance is 100. Structure is 89. I think if you go with Notions by default, whatever it is, it will not come anywhere near to this. So I did this one and I also did this one. So both of them, it is a good result overall. So on mobile 85, which is okay, no issues, and desktop is 97, which is also quite okay. I would say is very good because best practices covered up to 100 on desktop. And yeah, these are the numbers you won't actually find other Notion web builders. So I think these by keeping this in mind, also adding in more templates, it will become a separate product, stand by its own. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Great. No, thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that. These are some very important aspects. I mean, and if you're getting
So
that kind
I'll
of a
go for now.
performance, okay.
Don't take it otherwise. I'm just going for, I have to take care of certain things. And Ashwin, good luck. And the product looks really good to me in my first experience. And I'm being technical in so many things. And
Mhm.
and I was able to figure it out just like that, and which is a good sign to go with. And I have had products that I couldn't figure out for like I don't know for how long. So these are good things, but take note what Nilesh said about the templates and the other features. He also mentioned that what are the features for LTD users you are not giving. Just explain on that. But thank you
Mhm.
everyone for joining,
Thank you.
and thank you. I'm sorry I have to go, but tomorrow I have another show. I hope you guys will join. So I'm going to
Yes.
review this month in LTD and new SaaS products.
What time does it
So
start, Ruhani? What time does it start? So, uh,
in my time, it will start around 10 p.m. So yours will be around 9 a.m., I guess.
okay. So I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All
Thanks a lot,
right. Thank
Ruhani.
you,
You
guys.
take care. Okay. Yes.
Take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye.
So,
Okay.
yeah, answering your question, Nilesh. So,
Yes.
right now, like everything which we mentioned in our website is crystal clear. So, earlier we had a separate pricing table which is different on the outside, and which is we had more detailed pricing on the inside. So, we had some people complain in the comments that pricing is different. It's not actually different, but it's mentioned in a different way outside on the inside. It caused confusion. So right now in the lifetime deal pricing page, bullet.so slash lifetime hyphen deal. That's our lifetime deal page. So
Do you want to
there
share your
we have
screen?
a
Do you want to share your screen
yeah,
so we
sure.
just clarify it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 1 second here. 1 second. Okay.
So you can see my whole window, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So this pricing table is pretty clear on all the features. So uh, only these features are not available for uh, one site plan. If you see for if user buys one site, so all these features are available. If they buy two sites plan, they have subdirectory hosting and auto publish every day available. If they buy three sites, we will have rollback to previous publish, like reverting to the previous version that will be available. If they buy six sites or more, we'll have all the features for them. We don't limit them on any features. So yeah, this is pretty much it. So we don't hide any other features. So we are going to like move away from this Facebook lifetime deal groups in a few days. We have planned to extend this deadline for next 1 week. So after that, what will happen is we are going to remove this auto publish every hour, privacy focused analytics. Uh, this stack itself we are going to remove from lifetime deal plan, so that uh, future users can upgrade. But if you are buying the lifetime deal right now, they will get every feature guaranteed. Uh,
Okay,
so,
great.
after a couple of weeks, we are going to increase prices from $49 per site to some additional amount. So after that, we will also change like some features in this list. I'm being transparent with you guys. So after that, if you delay, the pricing table going to be look totally different for lifetime deal, because we are going to target a totally a different set of audience. So yeah,
Okay. Okay, great.
that's basically
So
it.
no, thank you for being transparent and sharing that. Ashwin,
Mhm.
one more thing. So at some stage you're going to also transition into a sort of like a recurring revenue. For
Yeah.
any organization to sustain, revenue is an important part, right? How's your LTD campaign
Hmm.
going? How, when
Hmm.
exactly? So after a week, you said you're going to transition into like a product which is purely going to be available based on recurring revenue.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
is also, is there, if people purchase, is there a refund policy you have right now?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
the
So we have a 60-day money back guarantee. So they
okay,
can purchase Bullet, and they can try building a website on their own. And if they did not like Bullet for some reason, we give guarantee refund.
that's very
So we
generous
don't
and an important factor, right? I
hold back.
mean, people,
Mhm. Yeah,
always,
yeah.
I
So
would recommend.
if they are not going to use the product, we don't want to hold their money with us. So it's better they get their money back, and uh, like that. That's the best option for both of us.
That's very honest and commendable for sure. And I wish more founders think that way. Unfortunately, they don't. We come across founders who don't want to give any refund, and then they change things. It's so. Thank you for being transparent and honest on that front for sure. I'm sure people appreciate that as well. And again, uh, for Bullet, if you guys go ahead, and I have posted the links, all the whatever you purchase, this is not an affiliate or like any type of sponsored kind of stream. So whatever you pay, you purchase it directly from the founder, and all the money goes to the founder, right? So there are giveaways which Aswin is giving in full transparency. So some of the admins, some of the users get a lifetime deal. But other than that, so you're purchasing directly from the founder here, right? So encourage, if you are looking at it, encourage you to go ahead and check out the features. If you're joining in late, look at the replay, and be sure to um, check out Bullet.so, right, and the features it has to offer. Especially if you have Notion already as part of your workflow, I think Bullet would be quite useful and handy, right? So um, there's a question here: is the API included for LTD users?
Yeah. There's basically no cost for us. So offering APIs and webhooks is possible for LTD users. Will be there for LTD users. We are not going to hold them back for paid subscription.
Okay. Now, is there um okay, 1 second here. Okay, so now let's go into a quick overview
Mm-hmm.
and how easy it is to create a site and quick features
Mm-hmm.
in 10 minutes, and then we come back to the giveaway part, guys, and some closing comments, and then we're going to do one more round of giveaways. So we're going to give out possibly like 2 to 3 codes today, and then maybe a couple of codes the next time. So thank you for all the questions and comments. I'm going to enter all of you into the giveaway. So give me some time while Aswin goes and explains the product. It will give me some time to prepare for the giveaway. Aswin, take it away. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, so I have two formats for the demo right now. So let's hear from comments what users want to see. Like either we create one website and like one blog during the demo and like write a blog using Notion AI and see how you can do that in 10 minutes. Or I'll go through all the like just go through the like as a demo, just create one website from a template directly and just show you all the options in Bullet.so. So what would you guys like? Just shall we create a blog or a website?
So the
Like
question is, guys,
everything is.
do you want Aswin to go through like a workflow for creating a blog or a website? So if you are, I would like to see a blog. So Taylor is saying he would like to see a blog. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can go with a blog,
Yeah.
Aswin, if that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's create a site. Let's do SaaS Tribe blog.
I think you stopped sharing. So
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So can you guys see my screen?
yeah, I can
Yeah.
see your screen.
So yeah. So I'm creating a blog. So subdomain SaaS Tribe blog and Notion public URL. So let's uh, check out one of the pre-built blog templates for this. So let's choose between one of these two SaaS, right? Let's pick this template, Ali. Let's duplicate it. I'm duplicating this to my workspace. So here I have to share this to web publicly and copy web link and paste this in Bullet dashboard and create site. It should take around a couple of minutes uh, to publish. So meanwhile, I'll go through all the settings in the dashboard. So if you see, this will be the overview page, your basic dashboard. Once we have the analytics feature, okay, SaaStripe blog is published already. So here, if you see, just give me a second. So here, if you see, SaaStripe blog is published. If you see, it might take a few minutes. Okay, so if you see here, pages, it will come once everything is available. So here you see settings, publish frequency, manually, daily, hourly, domains, navbar. You can add navbar to this. You can add links on the top nav, footer, settings, SEO settings, themes, and custom code. So all those options are available here. So let's visit the website. It should be available now. Okay. So yeah. So meanwhile, let's go into Notion and go to this blog. So if you see inside this blog, there is posts, tags, and authors. So if I open posts, so this is like a predefined template for blogs. So there are a few blogs which are there already in this template. So let's delete all this. So let's delete all this and let's create a new blog for SaaS Drive. So this database has posts, tags, and authors. So if you see, let's create something about LTD, how to purchase. So let's open this. Let's do this article. So let's use Notion AI to write. So what we'll do is copy paste this title. Let's choose blog post. So look at Notion AI. It gets starts writing all the advantages, steps to purchase a lifetime deal. Make sure what you understand what is included in the deal, features you will get, other important information. Make purchase more. So yeah, it gave us a good like 500 word of blog. Notion AI is really good in writing when compared to few uh, tools in the existing LTD market. So let's fill up all this meta description, meta keywords, everything. So let's make it as feature. Let's publish it. How to purchase LTD. So awesome. We have written our first blog post in like 6 minutes since we started creating. So here's the existing blog template. Like we haven't still copy pasted the styles for this alley template. So this is like the default template which will come. So since we have chosen this alley template, there are some instructions to apply the styles of this specific template. So you go to custom code and paste this inside head. You click save. Now that we have removed now that we have removed all the blog post and written our first blog post, Let me republish. Yeah, you see here it is published in the same style as this Ali template. Now, what we have to do is we have to add a cover image. So this is basically a thumbnail. So the advantage with Notion again is you can use unsplash image directly. So compared to uh, so let's choose this cover image. So let's duplicate this post and let's create a few more posts so that running a lifetime deal community, and let's change the cover to a different one. Just give me a second. My laptop is running out of juice.
Yeah. Take
So
your time.
yeah. So yeah. So community. So yeah. Author. I choose my name. Description. And there is tags. So it's a story. I create a new tag and I create a tutorial advice. Let's keep it as advice. I've created another tag called advice. Let's create another blog post saying uh, challenges in getting lifetime deal. So let's tag again as guides, author as Ashwin, and description. So yeah, we created 3 blog posts. So yeah, let's now see how the blog looks. I'm publishing it once again. So we took solid 10 minutes to create our first 3 blog posts. Maybe another 1 minute if we have used Notion AI to write. It might take some more time to reflect the publishers. So it just took 10 minutes. We started at 10 2 p.m. and it's now 10:12 p.m. We have basically created our blog site and we have published our blog within like 10 minutes after creating blog post tags and everything. So yeah, that's all the time it took. So if you want to edit any of the uh, metadata like meta tags, description, author, so all those things you can edit here. You can also override those details inside this page. You can add OG, open graph image, meta title, meta keywords. So if there is something from this page, it will be basically overridden here.
Aswin, can I ask you a question quickly here? Do you support
Yeah, sure.
subdirectories
Mhm.
or subdomains only at the moment?
Y- Yeah, we support both actually. So if you see in this domain section, there is this href prefix. So if you want to, I'm sorry. So if you want to host your site, if you consider you have a website in Webflow, you don't want to maintain blogs in Webflow, but you want to maintain your blogs in Notion. Or maybe consider you have a website in Card and you want to manage a you have a landing page in Card, but you want to do a programmatic SEO in a subdomain, subdirectory path like slash blog or slash apps or something like that. You can just use this href prefix. But only thing is you have to set up your own reverse proxy to route specific paths between Bullet site and your card site or Webflow site. So you can host it in slash blog or slash slash blog or slash docs path. You can
And you're
also host
including
it
that
in a
feature?
subdomain. I'm
You're
sorry. Yeah,
including.
yeah, that's included. Yeah, that's
That's interesting.
included
That's an
for
important
two
feature to
sites.
have, right? Like that's an important feature to
Yeah.
have. And I've seen a lot of founders actually charging extra for that per month. So
Mm-hmm.
you should definitely highlight that. I think I've seen
Mm-hmm.
founders charging quite a bit of money for hosting your blog on subdirectories.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's basically it.
And
Uh,
if people have some issue with the reverse proxy setting up things,
mhm. They can reach out to support and we'll help them set up manually. It should take just a few minutes to set everything.
okay, great. We have a couple of questions here, really quick. Sorry to interrupt your
Mhm.
flow there. Um, do you have any documentation available? You have documentation, right?
Yeah, yes, we have in bullet.so slash help, so which they can this is right now it's very basic. Right now we are adding more articles every day, so in a week or two it will be more polished and more transparent. We are also in the process of making YouTube videos. If you see, we have right now we have like taken two videos and it's right now in the editing mode. You will see the videos in our YouTube channel in coming week. So yeah.
Great, great. Dinesh has a question. How does it help
Hmm.
in keeping the website updated and secure? So Dinesh, I
Hmm.
mean by it,
Uh,
you're referring to Bullet. So updated, I mean, you have to sync it, right? Like, so there is probably an auto sync between every few hours, or how
yeah,
often do you sync the Notion, um, instance with your website? Is it does it?
yeah. So so there is manual publish which comes as a default option. They can also choose to publish every day or every hour depending on their workflow.
Okay. And as far as security
So.
is concerned, Dinesh, I mean, it is. Can you talk a little bit about security? I mean, for Notion,
Mhm.
that's a separate thing in terms of how secure Notion is, because it's a Notion CMS
Yeah.
based builder. But for your security, what are you doing? What should users expect? Can you talk a little bit about
So
that?
we focus highly on security. If you see our like site in Mozilla Observatory score, we are scoring B right now. If you compare with any other website builders, they are probably C. If you uh, probably will be C or D. So we really took a lot of efforts to get it to B. So it's like if you compare an average WordPress website, it will be having D in the Mozilla Observatory score. So this means like a lot of headers, uh, like script hijacking, all those things are highly impossible. So compared to WordPress, where a lot of malwares come into play, so you don't have any of those fears, because all the data that we push to our servers are already in plain HTML Jamstack website. So which means they can't really do anything with your website. Also, it's really hard to do DDNS, DDoS attacks, because we host in like we distribute everything through Cloudflare. Cloudflare, as everyone know, is highly secure in like they mitigate terabytes of DDoS attacks every day. So 124 billions of daily threats are stopped. We have our infrastructure is entirely on Cloudflare, so you should not have to worry anything about security at all anytime.
Very good.
So yeah,
Okay. Okay, Dinesh, I think that answers your question. We can also talk a little bit about another thing which I have. And this, okay, Sudeep is asking, disregard if this question is asked already. Can we create your own
Mhm.
template, or we are only limited to
Yeah,
clone the existing templates?
you can create whatever template you want. So if you see this blog template like is actually one Notion template. So a template contains two components. One Notion template which users can duplicate, and one CSS file. So if you are able to create a Notion template, and if you are able to write a basic CSS code, you can create anything you want. So right now there are like only two separate components which we build on our own, because we felt it's hard to recreate on Notion, and we have to add more and more features. One thing is blog. The reason why we create blog is because uh, like like our other competitors like Super.so and Potion, what they do is they even if it's a blog, it's simply generated from Notion, which we thought is not good, because blogs need a lot of extra additional care while building from ground up, because it is built for SEO. It needed to rank. If you see, uh, our Bullet blog, uh,
Yes.
like blogs has a lot of additional components like authors, publish date, table of contents, the share icons, everything. You can't use render Notion directly. Also there are things like additional things like RSS feeds, and everything is generated in the backend. So for knowledge base and blogs alone, we did everything from ground up. This is a blog template, and this is a knowledge base template. It's our own website, but there is a template for this. So for knowledge based things like search and everything are important. So we built this too from ground up, but other than this, most of the other sites can be built directly. You don't have to uh, like have us as a dependency for building blogs, or like anything else you want. You can just write your own CSS. You can create your own uh, like Notion template, and you can get started.
That's interesting, because
So
that's also one of the differentiators in terms of, because I've come across a lot other
Mhm,
platforms where I think you
mhm,
have to start with their template, and it has to be their
mhm,
template as well.
mhm,
So that's one of your, probably, or your differentiator, right? Like, now not everybody would be comfortable with that, and I would still advise you to have good templates, because you're building a great
mhm.
product.
Yeah.
So templates is only going to help with your sales. And
Mhm,
but it is one of your differentiators, right? So you should talk more about it for
Yeah.
sure. And the
So
subgraph
also, if
thing.
you guys build your own template, you are welcome to sell it as well. We will list your template as in our templates page, and you can charge something on maybe Gumroad or something if you want. We want it to be a community led initiative, even though we are building constantly templates every month. There is we want this to be more of like a community led, so we welcome everyone to develop your own templates. If you want, you can like ask us to list in our templates page. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. We have a few other comments here and
Mhm.
compliments. Adrian is saying the knowledge based site is looking good. It is looking good, actually. So kudos to that and to your team, Aswin. The knowledge based template looks really nice. Do you have two
Mhm.
factor authentication for logging into the account? That's a question from Taylor.
uh, no, we don't have it right now.
Okay. Okay. Can you add schema? Pamela is asking, can you add schema?
uh, yeah, we have it in our roadmap. Uh, we have adjacently schemas in our roadmap, but since we have a custom code like per page, you can add a custom code in schemas by yourself right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Adrian is saying, could you put Google ads on the blog?
Yes, you could put Google Ads on the blog. Right now, we have a task in the roadmap to add upload files like ads.txt. So once that's done, it should be possible. I'm not sure if it's a, I'm sorry. I'm not
No
sure if
problem.
it's a blocker, but like we have a couple of users asking us to upload files like ads.txt and host it in our own server. So we have added it to our roadmap. So like yeah, once that's done, you should be able to do that.
Okay. Ankit is asking, can we export the HTML? And so can we add
No,
custom
not
JavaScript to page?
no, not right now. You can't export HTML to page. But if enough users ask for that, if they want to host it on their own server or something, we will be able to do that. We can add that in our roadmap and plan for it. Yes, you can add custom JavaScript to your uh, page. If you want to add it to individual page, you can add it in body or a head or you can also add it as a global JavaScript. Let me show you our Bullet's own website. So here it is. If you see our custom code, we have all the Google Tag Manager, affiliates, and everything. So you can see like everything is possible. What you are asking.
So I would also like to. So if you are Ankit, if you're wondering if you can export the, if your concern is about exporting your content from Notion, Notion allows you to export your content in terms of Markdown, right? So what you can do is Markdown is totally allowed, and you can then convert your Markdown into an HTML, right? But that would be outside of what Bullet is allowing, Bullet is capable of, right? So and that should be a main concern, that basically if you want to get your content out of Notion, you can do that with Markdown or using a CSV, and then then you can play around with it, right? Like, but as Aswin said, maybe a few people that you can probably do it in future with Bullet as well. It's not there at the moment, But if your concern is purely from just taking your content out of Notion, you can do that with Markdown too. And that's a Notion function. That's not a Bullet function.
So,
Interesting. Yeah,
yeah.
please go ahead. Ashwin, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just want to show just this one e-commerce template which we have. So
Please,
how
yes.
using Notion's power and Bullet's power, how you can build e-commerce site in the same under 10 minutes timeline. So here is this e-commerce website. If you see, there are like two categories. In today's deals there are four products, and in new arrivals there are four products, and we have a few other like all the products listed here with few tags here. So if you see this in Notion, uh, so here inside each product page, if you see, let's say inside this iconic dg, if you see, there is a title, image, strikeout price, the original price, and description and related products. So if you see here, this is the e-commerce landing page in Notion. So we have the hero section here, buy now button here. So to essentially like have the link today's deal. So this is just a database. So only thing you have to maintain in this e-commerce site is this database. So this, if you just type all those details in this database, Notion will automatically like if you attach tags and everything, Notion will automatically like filter everything here and show you everything. Also inside the page also you don't have to edit anything. Bullet has this liquid syntax feature. So we have a separate landing page for liquid syntax. You can go through this here, bullet.so/liquid syntax. If you see, when you use this page title as a syntax, Bullet automatically fetches this page title here. Similarly, strikeout price, everything. It takes from here, strikeout price, everything is fetched from here. Description, and there is also conditional rendering. If this in stock uh, checkbox is checked, it will show the button. So there is, we use this custom HTML script for this button. So if it is in stock, it will show the buy now button. If it is not in stock, it will hide the button basically. So this if tag. So we are currently in process of adding documentation for this conditional rendering, which is not there right now because it's recently released. So if you see the page cover image, so only thing if you want to add a new product means you just have to uh, like enter everything in the database, and it's basically done. You we have this default Notions feature. We have like we use all the Notions feature, advanced features. So there is this template. So whenever you open a new template, it automatically has all the body filled out. All the related products table is already here. So you just have to select related products, product name, description, price, in stock, everything you select and hit publish. It will automatically create this page based on all the, if it is in which filter, it will automatically populate and it will show in the web page. Also, you if you want to change the layout of this, we use Notion's synced blog. So if you want to change the style, you change in one place, and it the style will automatically get updated in all the Notion pages. So Notion is very powerful CMS tool, and we made it even more powerful using liquid syntax. So none of the other Notion website builders use liquid syntax. We are the first of its kind to bring liquid syntax into picture inside body of Notion to fetch all the database properties. So yeah, I forgot to show you in our previous demo. Yeah.
Very cool. I'm so glad we are talking about all these differentiators, right? Like, those are the things which you
Mm-hmm.
really need to highlight. I mean, I want to, like, so if you are going to host a blog on a subdirectory on some of the other Notions,
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to highlight that, because I think people are
Mm-hmm.
charging like $100, $200 for that per month.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it has to do something with SEO and how you host it on a subdomain versus a subdirectory. And I'm not an SEO expert, but I just do enough for my work
Mm-hmm.
and for my business. But that's not my
Mm-hmm.
main SEO is not my main business. But I know enough to, some of the generic skills which are knowledge, which is, but so that's some of the things which you want to highlight. And so liquid syntax. There is a comment here from liquid syntax. This is the same language with Shopify. Am I correct? Yes. I mean, liquid
Yes.
template is a language from Shopify. I believe if you go to the Shopify dev site, you can find the exact same
Yeah.
syntax and filters and how to use it. And all that would be applicable here. Correct, Aswin?
No, not all that will be applicable because Notion has its own limitations. So we just
Okay.
have basic merge tags and conditional rendering here. So
Okay.
you, like liquid syntax has a lot of loops and other stuff, which we
Okay.
will be. Some of them will be coming soon, but some of them isn't really possible.
Okay.
So yeah.
One of the other projects, and now we're going to a little bit different direction. I don't know how we are doing for time here, because we want to do we are going to touch a 2 hour mark in 25 minutes. So, but I also want to talk a little bit about, there was a project recently on Product Hunt. If you have had a chance, look at it. It's called Medusa
Mm-hmm.
JS. It's an
Mm-hmm.
open source project. It's an open source Shopify alternative. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
It's funded. It's well funded actually by some of the market leaders, and I've been following them for a while. And I plan to use it on some of my projects. But Medusa.js is like a very promising open source platform, and
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest you look into that and see if there is a way for you to uh, take some of those components, because it's MIT license based. As long as you leave the credits
Mm-hmm.
intact, maybe you can
Mm-hmm.
add some e-commerce capabilities into it, right? Like, so yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
would
Yeah.
suggest you look into some of that. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spend too much time on that. You can take that away and see if it makes sense, maybe as an add-on. Or
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, finally you mentioned it, Nilesh. Yes, Medusa JS is good, but the con is they still not support subscription. Yeah, they don't support subscription. You have to self-host it. But let's say if they are allowing Aswin to host Medusa JS and add those capabilities into Bullet, how cool is that, right? I mean, maybe you can pay some additional fee to him and he can add
Mm-hmm.
some
Yeah.
commerce capabilities into it. But you'll
So,
have to look into all
like,
that for sure.
yeah, yeah. So our current focus is to build the easiest website builder, which any user can. So
Very
right
nice.
now, like a lot of students are using Bullet to create their non-tech students from non-technical background are using Bullet to create websites, host their resume and stuff. So our goal right now is to be the easiest website platform that
Fair
ever
enough.
existed. So we are focusing more on like website building capabilities and features around that. Uh, but specific to e-commerce, it might take some more time. We just gave templates so that users can explore every possibilities that there is, but it's up to users. You can build anything you want with Bullet, provided if you spend some time and explore the platform. You can even build a marketplace like AppSumo, or you can build a voting site like Product Hunt with some additional plugins and Notion embeds. You can achieve anything you want.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, a few questions. Adrian, I think you asked too many questions. So, okay, take a last one. I'm just kidding. You can always ask more questions, but he's saying, last question, can I use my own CDN? Probably not, right, Ashwin?
No, no, no,
Okay.
you can't.
Okay. I knew most of the people fear of vendor lock-in, but well, this is just a question. Is it possible to export the site? I don't mind, but if I need to, hey, Adrian, we talked about this topic a lot a few minutes ago. So the answer is currently there is no HTML export. You can export the content through Markdown on Notion and then maybe convert it into HTML, but you're going to not have the same features or template from Bullet. That's a separate function, right? So I do want to just quickly address that. With that, I think we are at the end of questions. We are at the end of your overview as well. Ashwin, thank you for going through that overview. And we covered a lot of unique things which Bullet has to offer. And you're just getting started. So I'm looking forward to what you're going to build in the future as you evolve this platform and you get more customers on it, right? So, can you tell me how's the lifetime deal going right now? How many codes do you have still left? What's your goal, like
Mhm.
in
So
terms of how you're doing with sales?
So we don't want to sell lots of codes in lifetime deal because it costs us. We have a clear plan for MRR. We have some of the Notion influencers lined up as affiliates, and we'll be starting MRR based marketing in a few weeks from now. So our goal earlier was to sell like 100 initial lifetime deals. So we have we are we have to sell 37 more to achieve that goal. But yeah, so we have 37 more left. There'll be another price increase, and we will be selling some more lifetime deals after this week, and after that, that'll be totally MRR only product.
Okay. Okay, so guys, just so that you don't miss out, I mean, there are still some codes left. You can take it for a spin, see if you like it. There is a very generous refund policy as well, which we talked about. And there is a whole host of features which are very unique to Bullet.so compared to some of the other platforms out there, which are based on Notion CMS, right? And there are some good ones for sure. They're doing some niche things. Bullet has a different focus, so check that out and explore some of the features. We talked about a lot about SEO and some of the things which would be, I think, very crucial if you want to build a website based on Notion, which Bullet.so covers. So check that out. And let me just go ahead and do a giveaway. So I think based on the number of attendees we have, we're going to give out 2 codes right now, and we'll leave 3 more because there is a lot of users on the post as well, which we want to enter into the draw separately, and then we will do that giveaway after the 31st. Aswin, what do you think?
Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead, share my screen. I'm all set for the giveaway. Thank you. Oh, there is one more question here. Is it possible to add item data to database using API or incoming webhook?
Yeah, you can do that with Notion API. So Notion, the advantage with using Notion as CMS, Notion bought a whole company, automation company for itself. So it has a lot of automations built in. Like you can connect with pretty much anything like Zapier, Pabbly into Notion, and you can edit your content whatever you want. If you are managing an e-commerce site, you can simply update a spreadsheet and use a Zapier or Pabbly to import into Notion. So you for third party, you don't have any like questions on integration.
Okay. Just 1 second here. Okay. Mhm. All right. Okay. So I think we're good. We can go ahead and do the giveaway. I think we have a few more. Okay. Lawrence Giordano. Okay. Okay. Lawrence, where were you all this time when we had a chat? Okay. Let me add you to the giveaway here. Um, okay. So I have added you in here, and I think we have everyone here, right? So, okay, guys. So just before we do the giveaway, I also want to make sure that because we've had a few people who have had fake profiles and things like that. So even if you do win a giveaway, we are going to ask you to get your email address and verify you that you are who you are talking about, right? So through a LinkedIn profile or something, because we want to absolutely want to make sure that these giveaways go to a genuine user who can use it for their business, give feedback to the founders, and put it to good use, right? Like these are not for somebody who's just going to use a fake profile and to get entered into and win something, right? I mean, and then keep it or sell it off. That's not the purpose of this giveaway. We want people to genuinely benefit from a good product and the founder to get something back in return in terms of feedback, a use case, or showcasing your site, right? So we're going to make sure of that. Be assured. So good luck to everyone. We have Taylor, Adrian, Abraham, Krishna, Dinesh, Sudeep, Umar, Pam, Ankit, and Lawrence, right? You guys can see my screen? I think you can see my screen. Okay. Let me go ahead and shift us this side. All right. So thank you to everyone who entered, commented. We're going to do not two names right now, and we're going to do three more on the 31st. So stay tuned. There is a post on Bullet.so. I would encourage you to go ahead and engage that. And anybody who has commented here is going to be entered into that draw as well. But just to be safe, go ahead and check for that post in the SaaS Tribe community, and please support Aswin in terms of by becoming his early adopter. Even if you don't win, right? You are welcome to test it out and see if you like it. Of course, the product is to be supported based on merit. So based on what we are seeing, it's a very promising platform. Being so new, it has a lot of features, and I've been talking to Aswin, so I feel confident in terms of his abilities and his teams in terms of what they have built so far already, right at a very early stage. So there are things which always need improvement, and it's never going to be perfect. It's not for everything is not for everyone. So keep that in mind. See that you have a use case. Okay. So good luck to everyone. Yes, Lawrence, I've added you in there. I hope there are no more stragglers. Ankit is there as well. So good luck. Okay, we're going to take this for a spin and see who wins. And it is Sudeep. So Sudeep, congratulations. You have won a lifetime
Congratulations,
deal
Sudeep.
for Bullet. Yes. And Aswin, thank you for being so generous with the giveaway. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the community really appreciates it. So thank you. We will get back to you, Sudeep, in terms of how to go ahead and redeem it. I will work with Aswin and get you some instructions on how to redeem it. Right. So thank you and congratulations. So we have one more to give out in this session. and we're going to give out 3 more after the 31st, or maybe on the 31st. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're going to do 1 more. So good luck to everyone. All right. So the next winner is Krishna. Krishna, congratulations. You won a Bullet.so. Again, guys, I need something to verify that who who you are saying who you are, right? So because we've had a lot of fake entries in the past and things like that, we want to build some sort of a use case. Make sure give some. You should be able to give some feedback to the founder. So even if you win, we are going to verify that you are a genuine user of the platform. So be sure of that. So be ready. I'll reach out to you. So congratulations, Krishna and Sudeep. Thanks everyone for participating. For those who didn't win, you still have a chance. We're going to enter you into a draw for 3 more codes after the 31st. And with that, let me just go ahead and go back to here. Okay, there we are. Okay. So, Ashwin, again, thank you for the generosity. Thank you for giving a great overview of the platform. I wish you the very best. And I think you have a few more
Thank you.
announcements coming. Do you want to talk a little bit about more about the deal and any changes to the lifetime deal and things like that? Do you want to quickly cover that and any other closing comments, and then we'll close off?
Yeah, sure. So we have a great lifetime deal going on right now. It is for early adopters, which we plan to sell only like for first 100 users. There is only like 37 left. So we have another price increase coming in. We plan to do a price increase in next 2 days. We still have to do have to do few more marketing activities. So we have extended that for a week, and after that there won't be lifetime deal in this price, but with a higher price. Uh, so if you want to own a Bullet.so license, please, this is the right time for you now. Few features will be removed from the lifetime deal after this, and will be moved as a paid like a monthly subscription features, because we are going to target different set of users away from lifetime deal communities. And so yeah, if you want to own Bullet, this is the right time. Thank you.
Okay. So, okay, one more thing, guys. To qualify to win, Krishna and Sudeep, I hope you're still sticking around. You need to message me, okay? You need to message me and make sure that you've been through this live stream. Otherwise, we're going to put it back into the draw. So make sure that you message me, okay? No half measures here. Ashwin, thank you again for your generosity. And we'll keep everyone posted on the changes you make to the lifetime deal, and then we are looking to do another draw after the 31st. I'll coordinate with you on that. Thanks again,
Mhm.
everyone. So we had Adrian, Pamela, we had Ankit, um, and then we had Taylor, we had Abraham. So thanks everyone, guys. Lawrence as well, Umar. Quite a few folks asking a lot of questions. So maybe if something hasn't been answered, we'll get back to that later. Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again, Ashwin. It's probably late for you. So take some sleep and
Yeah,
all the best with Bullet. Okay? Take care.
thank you so much. Thanks for this opportunity to connect with users.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.
We gonna take on the world.